Hey guys, this is an overview video of the forms feature of Optinjoy. So you just click on forms in the navigation and you're taken to the forms dashboard. So this is a list of different forms that you've created, the form type, how many visits, how many subscribers you have, and then you can perform some actions such as editing the forms, deleting, or grabbing the code. So to create a form is as easy as clicking create new form. So let's call this opt-in form, and then you can select different types. We give you popovers, embedded forms, top bars, scroll boxes, or welcome mats. So if I say popover, I click create and I'm taken into the visual editor. Now in the visual editor you can pick a theme, anyone that works well for you. You go into message and you can customize everything that you see here. So I might add today to this. So join our newsletter today. Description, sign up today for free and be able to be first to get notified on new updates. Okay, that's fine. I can also customize the footnotes, so that's what you see here. And then at the end, when the person subscribes, we can also customize the thank you message. So I can say thanks for subscribing to our newsletter. Yes, so this is the headline, and then you can add a message as well. Now all of these are customizable. So if you say join our newsletter today, I can make that bold. I can increase the font size. Yeah. I can increase the font size. Remember to highlight. Okay, so I can also change the font type as well. I can also change colors. Yeah, so I can change the background color, or I can change the actual color of the text, for example, to do that. Then the next place to go to is appearance. In appearance, you can do one of four things: change the color, change border, button, or size. So if I say color, I can change the background color to something else. I can use an image if I wish. I can also change the background overlay if I also want to do that. So let's say I want the overlay to be a bit lighter. Then I can also customize my button, say make it a bit darker. Then border as well. Let's add dotted border. Let's make this 5 pixel. Yeah. And I can also amend the color of this as well. So let's go with that. A pretty interesting form. Also amend your button. Also the size, if you want it to be large, you want a small form, or you want medium. Then you can also play around with fields. So these are the fields, for example. So if I say your email address, you can see it in the visual editor. I can also change the placeholder text. So enter your email here, and then I can also change what the button says. Join our news, or sign up for our newsletter. All right. Then the next tab is your behavior. So we have some things that are already on default for you. So you have 4 things here: when to show, what happens after a user subscribes, display rules, tracking pixel. So if you say when to show, you can select should it show when the page loads, or should it show on exit. So in this case, it would show when the page loads, and when the person is about to exit as well, it would also show up. You can also customize the delay for it to load. You can customize frequency. So how many days should it take before someone sees that pop up again if they've seen it the first time. Then you also have what happens after a user subscribes. So you can enter a redirect URL if you want to redirect them somewhere else after subscribing. You also have display rules for the different devices. So desktop, mobile, tablet. If you say you don't want this on mobile, you can switch that off. You can always add additional display rules. For example, only show on a particular URL. So maybe blog, for example. I just want it to show on my blog. I don't want it to show on the main site. Then you can do that from here as well. Then if you have any codes, for example, a Facebook tracking pixel, you can put this in here, and whenever the form is fired, so once it pops up for someone, that tracking pixel would also be fired as well. Then if you have any of the integrations, you can easily add them here. So MailChimp, GetResponse, you just choose your list from any of the services that you have integrated, and it's as simple as clicking publish. When you do that, you get a code. You can integrate this yourself, or you can send this to your favorite developer to help you to integrate. You just need to put it before the head, the closing head tag on your site. This should be able to work with any platform. So custom code, WordPress, anything should be able to work with that. And we also give you some other options, so you can be able to share your forms to social media sites. What you just need to do, for example, if you want to direct people to your form without it being on your website, you just grab your hosted form URL, and there you have your form. So that is an overview of forms. Hope it was quite clear. Thanks, guys.